So here's this next part for your techniques for karate, Shuri Goju. So for we're gonna start with movement. Um, so in movement, we have a specific way we move for karate. So if we're in a fighting stance or just a natural stance, would be right about here. Just a natural stance, like the stance you'll be in for sparring. If you're not in like a deep stance, but just an upright, relaxed stance. So the feet. So for here, if we're going forward, we'll step drag. If we're going to the right, step drag. If we're going back, the leg closest to where we're going, step drag. Going this way, we're going to step drag. Again, this way, step drag. It also works with angles. Step drag, step drag. If we're going here, the back leg is going to go across. Step drag. So that's how we have our movement for sparring and things like that. But you already know this kind of movement, so that should be pretty natural for you. We also have our crescent step. So crescent step is in Kodachi. Our back foot, of course, is going to come in and out. This allows us to have an explosion, like when we have a rotation of a punch. It also allows you to control your center of gravity when you're moving forward. So we have a crescent. So crescent, crescent. Your center of gravity should be pretty stable. It doesn't move. You just have the crescent. There's also different entry points when you're doing techniques. You can use that movement, but it's to control the center of gravity and allows you to have an explosive volley at the end of your movement. Now for self-defense, we have a wrist grab, and then we have so we have two ways to do that. Then we have wrist grab, spear hand, wrist grab, clasp hands. Then we also have a roundhouse block. I think I showed you the parts of that. So a roundhouse block, if I'm going this way, this hand will push across, watch your feet. This hand goes across, this foot moves, block. So if someone were to punch at me straight, I'm going to move my body out of the way and I'm going to block. And ideally, if the target is, Angel's show here, where this mouse is, I'm going to go at an angle. So I can go into their, in their guard, and I put it close enough to strike and do what I need to do, versus just going straight. So that's more advanced. You are a black belt in Taekwondo, so this will be more of your movement, using that angle in your movement. All right, so for the escapes, I'm going to ask Messiah to come in so he use his arm. Awesome. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
So here's the Messiah's here. So the first wrist grab we're going to have is clasp hand wrist escape. So you do right, left, and then two hands. So for Messiah, we're going to grab my wrist. Angel, can you focus in here?
Yes, sir.
The same side is the first one. If he grabs here, he's going to try to pull me away, but I'm trying to get away. So grabbing like this. Right now, he's got his whole hand against my wrist, so I can pull this way, and then it'll go against his fingers. So it's not going to be one-handed though. For the basics, we'll start two hands. So palm down, pull the chamber, grabs, palm down, that, pull the chamber. So when he grabs, quick. So I don't really need two hands, but the point is, he's got a grip. I'm going to rotate that and then pull right between the fingers. Then across the body, if I'm going to grab across, this way you can't really do if someone's bigger and stronger. So I'm going against his fingers. So in this case, I'm going to go across the top. Please come closer so you can see it.
Yes, sir. You can see it.
I'm going to go across the top. Come on this angle so you can see it, please. Over the top. I'm going to reach over. I didn't say go on that side. And then you're going to pull against the thumb. Please go on this side and look over the hand so you can see it.
Yes, sir.
So he grabs. He has a full grip. I don't want to go against his hand. So I'm going to pull my hand over. Now I have that gap. I'm going to pull between his fingers and his thumb. Good. Same thing for two hands. If you grab, or if I grab him for two hands, there you go. He's gonna go over the top, just like, you know, if you're one hand, that was across. Same thing. All right. So other than that, I believe we already covered reverse punch being Gyakuzuki, reverse punch. So that's going from the back side. We also have our ridge hand, or forward ridge hand. Forward ridge hand is Kokoshuto, but I'm pretty sure we covered those two. We also have rear ridge hand coming from the back. But you know those techniques from sparring as well. All right, thank you. So that's, oh yeah, we also have wrist grab, spear hand escape. So if I grab Tamaziah, two hands or one, he's going to shoot his hands together. He's going to take a big step to his chest, and he's going to throw my arm away. If I grab the other side, same thing. He's going to step underneath the elbow, chest, throw that arm away. Now to do it fast, it looks like this. And you can easily get a nice arm bar in there with that rotation over. But those are the basic escapes that we used early on for the gold belt. So let me know if you have any questions. I believe that's everything except for there's a couple of combinations we have that we'll practice. I can't name those to you. You don't have to memorize them. You just have to be able to do them. Of course, you can do these. But the first combination will be back fist reverse punch. Back fist reverse punch. The second combination would be back fist ridge hand. Back fist ridge hand. Alright, so this will be a back fist and a reverse ridge hand. We also have a back fist reverse punch, then forward ridge hand. So these are all hand techniques. We don't usually work any kicks until the next belt, which of course you're a black belt taekwondo person, so the kicks are nothing to you. But the next belt, and so after this video, I'll be covering the stuff for the next belt, which will go into the front kick and all that. But you already mastered that for this level. But thanks, Corey. I'll just let me know if you have any questions or any clarifications on anything. I'm also going to see a picture of this page. Patience has it in her book too. But I can see a picture of this page and you can see the names of all this stuff. I'll see you later. So I'm going to show you Pinan Shodan. That's our first kata. We usually do that at our second belt, but obviously you're way beyond that. So I'm going to show you Pinan Shodan. So we start out with the kill escape. Remember that. That's the tension. Right? Bow or show respect. So in that respect, after we bow, we'll do our school seal. Our school seal, our left hand will be a sword, our right hand is a fist. Show our hands, so you make a little triangle. Show our hands to ourselves. Break out. So this is a double low block. We're going to be what you would call a straddle or hiwadashi. So knees out, feet forward, and then we're going to do a low block this way. Right foot meets the left, low block. Little step and punch. So we're going to step across the body, which you typically don't do in taekwondo. We're going to chamber, low block. Hammer fist, punch. After that, foot in, low block. High block, high block, high block. We're going to go this way. So our left leg is going to move across the body towards the right. We're going to chamber, low block. Step and punch with the right. Shoulder. Step back with the right, across the body, low block. We're going to step forward, punch. We're using crescent steps in all these techniques. Foot back in. This is a crescent step movement. Out. We're going to do 3 punches. 1, 2, 3. That's a kill point. Aye. So to the high block and the third punch are the kill points. Look, we're going to step, we're going to go right. So our back leg is gonna go across the body. Chamber. So we're gonna drop this hand. This hand's gonna go to the face. Step out. Knife hand. So here we have a Kukutsudachi, wide back stance. Our hip is not gonna stay this way, it's gonna shift. So the weight goes back to that leg. Then we're gonna step in with this leg. In. Out. Back in. Out. Now this is gonna be a straight line. We're gonna go at a 45. In. Out. Back leg comes in. Let's go still. So to close, we're gonna look at our hands. Our feet are gonna be in furudachi. Show them. We're gonna close our feet at the same time. Go down. Up. So now I'm gonna show it to you without talking and breaking it down like that. All right, so escape. So I did not kiai. So third high block, aye. Third punch, aye. And those are the kill ones. Thank you, Cora. See you later.